it. But smart there, people clearing out those fire hydrants. That's something that could possibly save a life. Here's knocking on wood that there's not going to be any fires. We did see one after a car crash in Greenwich yesterday. But all in all, it looks like people doing okay with that. But if you have a fire near your home, firefighters are going to need at least 5 feet. Now, that's what the National Firefighters Association recommends as far as clearance of snow around those hydrants.
Well, and because I believe there was a fire even yesterday, and they said the firefighters had to go to another fire hydrant that I believe was several hundred feet down the road.
Yeah.
So keep that in mind.